Hola, buenos días, soy Nico. And today we are going to be having a more amateur and throwback kind of video. Nico, what do you mean? So a brief heads up, I basically got the new iPhone because I was trying to upgrade my camera quality for my videos, and I did not know that it comes with a different charging port, so my microphone no longer works on this phone. So I went out of my way to try to order like an adapter so that it would plug into the new phone, but it still isn't working, so I'm just having to order another microphone. So long-winded story short, please bear with me until like Friday when my new microphone comes in. I wanted to give you guys content because last Monday I believe I took the day off for like a mental health thing, but this time it's just technology malfunctioning. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to follow me on patreon.com/Nicosaesthetics for more exclusive lives, weekly videos, being a part of the podcast, which should be airing. I have my setup back. I have everything ready. We should be able to start recording again and uploading episodes. But let's get on to the actual topic. So today we are going to be talking about the throat goat himself, EjOnDemontime, currently having another falling out on social media with more straight men. But Nico, this time I'm actually in agreement with him because it was blown out of proportion from everything I've gathered. And we've already discussed in previous videos how EJ tends to chase after DL men and or straight men. So I'm not necessarily surprised that he got this reaction, but basically he slid into somebody's DMs and called them sexy. So this controversy basically started because EjOnDemontime slid into the DMs of Fake Daddy BBC, more well known as the Coochie Monster, Nico, and this man decided to go on Twitter and put him on blast, basically saying, though I'm a content creator, y'all should respect my preferences as I respect yours. And people were rightfully defending EJ this time, Nico, and I say this because yes, to purposely continue to hit on straight men is a bit tacky, but I didn't think it deserved that kind of response, especially because it's not like he went out of bounds. It's not like he kept pestering the man. If anything, he called him sexy one time and he kept it moving. Most people, content creators, gay men in general, were rightfully coming to his defense saying, if he had stepped out of bounds, that's one thing, but you're clearly looking for a moment trying to use this man simply calling you attractive as a reason to bring it to the timeline to cause commotion and or bring clout to your situation. And it was interesting once again because, as I said before, I don't understand why people come for you if they have receipts on you. Someone tried to jump into the conversation to add on to the dragging EJ was getting, basically insulting him for finding straight men attractive. And when he did that, EJ came back with his own proof showing that this person had already been in his DMs, basically upset that EJ would ghost him and or not follow through with linking up with him, cursing him out, and then apologizing after EJ threatened to beat his ass. So I feel like this situation in particular was more so the guy just looking for clout off of EJ because, believe it or not, EJ is a very popular content creator. He goes viral all the time for his videos, and honestly, I feel like the easiest way to get attention nowadays is through controversy. So if a man simply calling you attractive is enough for you to go off and say, respect my boundaries and I'm heterosexual, I feel like it might be leaning into homophobia, but it also might just be you reaching for a moment. Now, on to the conversation of understanding that rejection is okay. Because, for example, EJ clearly shoots his shot at multiple content creators. Whenever they don't reply, he doesn't necessarily get upset. Well, no, let me take that back. In this situation, I feel like rejection just wasn't handled well on the accomplice's part for trying to hop in, but that's just my opinion. I see it as a moment of clout and that the situation wasn't necessarily that big of a deal, but I definitely want to hear your opinions down below. Do you feel like straight men have the right to get very defensive and set boundaries saying, respect my preferences, I respect yours, or do you feel like that's just thinly lined homophobia? Because at the end of the day, all he was called was attractive. I mean, sexy, but it's not like it goes beyond the understanding of a compliment. Like, it's not like it got lewd or it got too overbearing. So I definitely want to hear your opinions down below. Do you believe that EJ has the right to hit on anybody he finds attractive. Because a lot of people like to pretend that once you find out someone is heterosexual, that it automatically makes them unattractive. But at the end of the day, you are still attracted to men, whether they're heterosexual or homosexual. So you believe that EJ has the right to shoot his shot at anybody he wants, even if the person says that they're straight or they're just coming off as straight. I definitely want to hear your opinions down below, and I will see you guys next time. Boop. And now for a brief yet sincere shout out to this week's Third Eye Tier subscribers, Plain Speechless and Tyron R. Your continued support is greatly appreciated, and thank you once again to everyone who supports the channel. And this week's live stream discussion will be another virtual hangout, so if that sounds interesting to you, definitely tune in and I'll see you guys there.